Hello fellow Taker Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks, and today we are finally in a tier 9 German premium tank, Kampfpanzer 50T. Yes, I finally got this tank, boys and girls. It took a while. Yeah, it took me a while. I got this one, and I also have the American one, T95E6, which I'm extremely excited about. So I've played games in both tanks already, not extremely a lot of games, but had some good games, that's for sure, and this is one of them. Didn't ace any of them. I guess a lot of players play them now, and probably takes quite a bit to get an ace in it at this point in time. Anyway, they're really good tanks, man. To get them free like that from Wargaming is honestly a treat, and very much appreciated that good tanks like that could be just acquired through doing this kind of an op. Now, in this matchup, we're on map Himmels. We actually have a top tier matchup, which is fantastic, and we have no RD in play. Although on Himmelsdorf, RD is not really a factor, to be honest, unless you're a really good RD player and know exactly where to position. But initially, I wasn't getting very good matchmaking in this tank. It was mostly bottom tier, and I had really shitty teams. So my stats in this tank are not really that good, to be honest, guys. Overall, I think, you know, the tank is fantastic. The armor is fantabulous. I gotta play it more. And anyway, we got ourselves here on top of the hill because we have some armor, and I wanted to put this tank to the test. This was one of the first games that I played, and I really wanted to test that armor and see how it performs. And I think I played this game almost textbook, except for being able to track people, because I don't trust tracking because of my lag issues, so I usually go for damage, and I probably suffer because of that, because a lot of ace tankers are earned when you actually track people or get assisted damage. Anyway, we're gonna push this. We have a good inside position, so we're gonna play it really safe. There's a lot of big guns here, so I have to be really careful. Like, this T30 is really scary, so I really don't want to engage him, and I don't know what the hell's yeah, that guy's turning around. Never do that, guys. Always back out, never turn around, especially if there's a bunch of you know, tanks in front of you, because then you're gonna get them stuck and they cannot back out. Anyway, we see this French heavy tank poking out over here, so we put a shell into his turret, and we're just gonna peek whenever we feel is safe. Here, unfortunately, he stopped. I was hoping he would move a little bit further, but he did not, and he stopped, so we shot his gun, unfortunately, and he damages us, so we take our first damaging hit. I'm checking my crew over here to see who's protecting my ass, because that's kind of important in case, you know, they push me, and there's a lot of tanks here behind that castle, so yeah, gotta be really careful here. So as you can see, I dropped off a little bit. I was thinking that the opposing team is going to push, but they're not pushing, so I came back into the same position and I started angling here. Unfortunately, I didn't expect that tank destroyer to poke out that far, but we managed to take out the tier 8 heavy tank. Now I'm worried about this T30, that big gun, you know, 800 alpha. I really don't want to get hit with that. So once he fires, I can focus him, and that was my whole idea here, focus that T30, because he's got some armor and he also has that big boomstick, right? But he's hiding right now, and he has pretty strong turret armor, so I wouldn't have shots at him, so I backed off and I shot the other tank destroyer. Now we're gonna get back on the T30 bandwagon. We're gonna shoot him up there, and all of a sudden we see another big gun. So yeah, we gotta be really cautious here. Right now we're playing a textbook, and I like that. I think I played this game really well as far as not taking stupid damage as I usually do sometimes, so I think that was good. And as you can see here, I'm peeking around the corner looking at what this T30 is doing, but at the same time I realized, oh man, I have really no backup here, so I'm gonna have to back off, and that's Sue, unfortunately, is gonna pay the price. But we're gonna put a shell into this T30. Now we know that he's on a reload, so we're gonna push him. We're gonna try to punish him as much as we can, but then this Borsig pops out, so we put a shell into the Borsig instead, and we should be able to fire one more time. We have pretty good hold down position on him here, so we take advantage of that situation. Now that I know that T30 is reloaded, I'm gonna back out a little bit. I want to see if he's gonna push me. I can take that hit, but I really don't want to, because the game is so close and who knows what's gonna happen. We just lost the bottom of the hill area close to the flag, so yeah, you never know if the opposing team is gonna start capping. I'm gonna have to start pushing. I need my HP. But luckily these guys stopped paying attention to me. So what I want to do is I want to punish this T-30. I wanted to take him out of the game, but I low roll, unfortunately. And now I know he's going to be facing me and trying to hit me. So we change our attention to M46 button because we have shots at him. And he gets taken out of the game. Now all of a sudden the Borsik's paying attention to me again. So we're just going to go behind here and look at this STI and put some shells into the STI. Something's trying to shoot at me from the bottom. So I'm checking my behind here just to make sure that no one has shots there. And now we're going to move forward and we should be able to take these guys out. Just like that. And we clean up the hill area. So yeah, quite a lot of action there in a very short period of time. But I think, like I said to you guys earlier, I think I played a textbook. And I didn't overexpose my tank too much. I had really good inside position. If you have very good inside position, then usually the opposition pays attention to the tanks that are further outside to my right side in this situation. So I thought that was good, and I have control over when to poke out and when not, and use the wall to my advantage, right? Because if you're playing behind someone, the problem there is that you don't know when they're gonna pull out by how much, and then all of a sudden your tank can be overexposed and you could be hit, tracked, and you know, you could die in no time pretty much, right? Especially against big alpha guns like those. Anyway, so last tank remaining is Type 4 Heavy. We should be able to get a little bit more damage out of that. And our friendly showed us where he was, so we're gonna put one shot on a move. And yeah, that went in, which was good. So now my thinking here is, if I could track him, get that assisted damage, that would be fantastic. That's what I was thinking. I could have a pretty big game here if I did that, but this is what usually happens to me. I do track him, and he has a repair kit. Or he either had a repair kit, or I didn't really track him. So I'm not sure what the hell happened, and I didn't draw any damage. So I was kicking myself. I should have probably went for a damaging hit over there, but whatever. It is what it is. We put 2 hits into him, and we still managed to pull out a really nice result in this tank. So far, first look on this tank, I think the tank is fantastic. I think I could probably have a bigger game still in this tank, but it's just the start, and I gotta get used to it, to be honest. It's not that much to get used to because the tank itself is good already as it is, and it has excellent turret armor, excellent gun, APCR rounds, so fantastic. Anyway, we put up nice 5.4k damage. We finished with class 1 mastery. We had 18 penetrating hits. We had 2 kills. And we finished in 2nd spot on the team behind the Egalite with 1673 base XP. Wow, the other guy had 1807 base XP. I'm not sure what he did in this battle, but still a very good result. One of the first battles that I played in this tank, and I completely enjoy it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. Next one will probably be in T95E6 Tier 10 American medium tank, which I also got. I had many good games in that tank. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for now. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit checking out.